one, next week we most likely won't have any streams, which I don't like fully, since there's gonna be obnoxiously big gap of no streams. Unprompt to vacation kinda, because I have idea for one stream, but I don't know if I can do it. And for the rest of the time I'm just not gonna be able to stream for several reasons. But yeah, this is one of the things. This is one of the things that I'm gonna have to prepare you guys, so to speak. Also, kinda in the lines of this, stuff are moving behind the scenes that I can't believe it. If you wanted to believe or not, this face, the one that you're seeing here, won't stay for long. Because I've officially finally found both Life 2D artist, so the one who's gonna create my body, and also a rigger, the one who's gonna give me movement. I officially spoke with both of them. We started designing how I actually gonna end up looking, and it's so cool. Which is the biggest update, I would say. The fact that, yay, that's gonna happen. I can't. But yeah, we've been working on the model from the past, like, I would say week or so. Yeah, I think it's from the past week or so. And yeah, since it's actually starting to create something from literally nothing, it takes a while, and it's way more detailed than this one. If everything goes to plan, I'm gonna have several expressions and several toggles, you guys, you're gonna be able to redeem, either with channel points or with bits. And for now, there is a idea for 5 toggles and 4 or 5 expressions. And I am just excited. Like, it's very tiring to try to create model from literally zero, you know. And bless my artists, they had done stuff so many times already, because I am very picky with how I want my model to look. I'm so used to this one too. Like, hello, I have no idea. But yeah, I'm quite used to this one, so I needed some time to adjust to imagine what actually the model that I want to truly use will look like. So yeah, that's the biggest news, so to speak. The fact that we're finally actually working on the model. It's not like hypothesis or plans for the future, it's literally happening. But also, like, sudden yawn, sorry for the yawn. But also, I think the actual debut of the model, along with the additional things that I want to have prepared for that debut, is gonna be January next year, because by that point I'm gonna also have my PC, so everything is gonna be set up. We're gonna finally have stuff actually going for us the way they should have been the past 1 year. If I knew the same people that I know now that are gonna create my model, I would have had like model way earlier. But yeah, it takes a while to find affordable creators that fit your style and the way you want things to end up working at the end. And not not many people like it's very touchy topic, so to speak, because it's not like robbing people, but considering the amount of work and what they're gonna do, the amount of money I have to pay for that is like way too little. Considering that me with my kind of weird currency from where I am can afford it, that's like scaringly cheap to begin with, especially with how much work you have to put in creating the new model, because like the person who helps me design the model is the same person who is gonna draw the model itself, like made the live 2D version of the model. And they agreed, or rather kind of almost suggested, that they will use style that I like instead of their own style of drawing, which is very nice of them. I want to keep this painterly look I'm currently having. I want to keep the painterly look. Maybe the color scheme too, but I am not sure. I still have no idea if I want to do that or not. But we'll see. So yeah, this is one of the updates. I also think that I'm gonna clip this, like the whole thing, and share it like separate thing on YouTube. Maybe we're gonna put it as main video or something, so people can see that soon. Fairly soon we're gonna have actual personalized model. The bad thing is it's still gonna take a while. So I think maybe for several months, 2 or 3 months, we're gonna run with better PC but the same model, and then it's gonna be like the January big thing. Another thing that's happening is sadly one of our singers for the big collab, the 108 people collab that I'm organizing, one of the people most likely won't join since they're not responding from a really long time, and obviously IRL stuff happens, so that's okay. But we're gonna include another person, which is gonna additionally delay the whole thing of us creating the needed things for that person to join, you know, since we have to draw their model, we have to rearrange the way we sing things so it fits with them joining and whatnot. So yeah, that's gonna happen, and still the idea is to have both songs that I've been talking about from like almost a year and a half, both songs dropping before me changing my model, since I don't have the means to fully redraw and the things with the new look. Not to mention that the new look is quite detailed, so it's gonna take me a while since I'm not one of the fastest people to draw in general, I would say. But yeah, I think it's still possible. Like, I'm planning to kick off the covers themselves at the beginning of August, since at the end of this month many things are happening behind the scenes, both like stream related and not. And I'm like, I don't have energy. I don't have energy. So in order to, like, I'll be sleeping so much. Generally, I got used to sleep like 5 or 6 hours and be okay. But I assume I'm getting old. 200 years is kinda old, so yeah, you start getting very sleepy. So in addition to everything else, I think just the stuff that I have to do and prepare end up tiring me out even more. So yeah. But I think if we kick off things August. By probably November we should have things done. And then it's just like waiting. Gigantic waiting period for figuring out the rest of things. Like, I want to include different elements for my actual debut, and one of the things is possibly deleting my current Twitter and creating new one, which means that I have to slowly contact every person that I want to keep in touch, or rather I want them to keep recognizing me as the same person. Since I used my Twitter, like the one you guys know of, I had used that from a very long time, way before gaining this form. And so I think it just kind of doesn't work with Twitter. Sorry for the yawn. I don't know why I'm yawning. No, actually I know. I slept 2 hours. I slept 2 hours and a half. That's why I'm yawning. Yep. But yeah. So I'm gonna have to think about that. Like, I'm most likely gonna do it, and also be blue check as hated as blue checks on Twitter are for a bit, just to bring a bit of attention when stuff are like reviewed and whatnot. Because I really want to make it so we have a bit more people here. My goal for this year was 200, but it probably won't happen since I'm so inactive. But we'll see, maybe if I get my PC earlier, we're gonna have time to reach the goal. And depending on that, the next year goal is gonna be 400 or 500. Wait, I don't shoot too high because I know that the way I do things is very calm and not like typical anime person energy, so to speak. But at least I'm gonna look very interesting. Yay. I'm so excited for that. I didn't expect it to happen technically for my PC, because I have the money kind of to get the PC, but without the monitor and shit, and without that it doesn't make sense. Yeah. We're hoping for January proper debut with most likely new Twitter account. And from there I'm gonna be very, like, the moment I get PC I'm gonna try to bump up the streams. For starters, 3 streams per week. Yo, I get around things again, especially because my missions are kind of wibbly wobbly, so I don't know when I'm actually gonna get a mission. And if I don't know when the missions are, I put like very stable schedule. So we may end up being the case of no schedule, just YOLO. Know about the general time I can be online and just like join if you see me. The idea is the debut to include like showing the model itself, having a bit of new look for the streams, most likely new emotes, and generally to finally have more of a unified look to the streams as they are. Yeah, that's the biggest update, something that I didn't think that I'm gonna make an update for in